David Hundeyin don raise another alarm. He say that they try to kill him. Say Nigerian government, not even Nigerian government, say President Tinubu is trying to have him extradited back from Ghana, brought to Nigeria, and he know for him mind. Say anything make I enter Nigeria, I don't die finish. Remember that time when he get problem for one airport, was it not Zimbabwe or somewhere? When he said that one repatriate from there come Nigeria, he was seriously shaking. Because he knows that when anything make I land Murtala Mohammed International Airport, problem fit dey. Now he had run to Ghana since 2020. He claimed asylum in Ghana last year, which is 2022. Because of that asylum when doctrine, now he believes it is safe. So he had been able to pull out one or two information that we cannot ascertain whether it is the truth or not. But every time when he pull out this information, the thing dey shake the internet. Now he did a video claiming that his life is in danger, and he's claiming that now President Tinubu now get personal beef for him because one, he claims that he bring out the information about Tinubu results. Two, he claims that I bring out the information about the military, supposed alleged military attack when one happened for Niger illegally, according to what he claimed was going to happen. Let me show you the news. A Ghana-based Nigerian investigative journalist, David Hundeyin, has raised the alarm, saying that Nigerian President Bola Tinubu should be held responsible if anything happens to him, David, or if he dies. This is reported by Sarah reporters. Hundeyin, who said this in a video he personally posted on X platform, formerly Twitter, alleged that President Tinubu was after his life because he revealed the president was allegedly a drug trafficker and certificate forger who, according to him, unveiled Tinubu's fake reputation. The journalist who fled Nigeria to Ghana in 2020 and was granted asylum and refugee status in 2022, said that President Tinubu was using the Nigerian security intelligence to mount pressure on the Ghanaian government to repatriate him to Nigeria and get him killed. According to Hundeyin, President Tinubu has intensified his alleged quest to kill him after he also leaked a secret document revealing how Tinubu, who is also the chairman of Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, illegally deployed Nigerian special forces to the territory of the Niger Republic to attack the military leaders of the neighboring country over coup. He said, a secret document was leaked to me, a document which contained basically attack instructions and basically staging plans for this illegal invasion of Niger. And I knew that by putting these documents out, I could potentially stop a catastrophic invasion which will lead to an immense and unnecessary loss of West African life. So that's exactly what I did. Early August, I put out these documents and we have had the desired effect. It did in fact stop the invasion. Subsequently, Mr. Tinubu then tried to seek permission from Nigerian Senate to deploy the Nigerian military into Niger. The Senate knocked this back, and to all intents and purposes, the invasion essentially became a stillbirth. It didn't happen, which from the point of view of any right-thinking person in the ECOWAS sub-region knows was definitely a good outcome. After I leaked these documents, I was made aware from several sources that the Nigerian military establishment and the Nigerian intelligence establishment became essentially particularly enraged with me. So I have been a person of interest for a long time. But with that, I became designated as something of an enemy of the state. Hundeyin said that the Nigerian government is trying every possible means to secretly pressure the Ghanaian government into repatriating him to Nigeria and use him to settle a personal score, as President Tinubu has a personal bone to pick with him. The entire purpose of having me return to Nigeria is to even on a personal score between the person who is apparently the president of Nigeria now, as I'm sure everyone is aware, has a personal bone to pick with me because I'm the journalist who is responsible for essentially destroying whatever false reputation he was trying to build in the international space, and the journalist who revealed that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a drug trafficker and is a certificate forger, both of which are about to have a significant impact on his continued stay in office. This is an attempt to settle a grudge using a sovereign country, which is Ghana, as a sort of blunt force to get at one individual. This is the exact kind of behavior that the Nigerian state was renowned for during the 80s and the 90s under the military era. And at that time, of these very people who are in power now, including the president in power right now, did actually find some sort of safe refuge and haven't in Ghana. It is very well known that if for whatever reason I were to be returned to Nigeria, I would not survive it. This is not a secret, so I'm putting this appeal out there publicly. I wasn't going to do this initially, but seeing it doesn't look like there are many options left, and the fact that the Nigerian government is trying to weaponize my use of Ghanaian passport and my permanent residency in Ghana, I'm constrained to put this message out in the public domain, at the very least for record purposes. So if anything were to happen to me, I hope it doesn't happen, but if something were to happen to me, everyone should know who's responsible for it and under what circumstances these things happened. If I end up becoming a journalist who ends up dead because I did my job well, I want everybody to know who was responsible, Hundeyin said, stressing that Tinubu was using his position for personal vendetta around the world.
Notice, the kind of journalism when David Hundeyin choose to do is a very risky one, but we need people like that. But it's risky. That's one. Secondly, it is unverifiable. So even if they lie, you no go know. For example, this type of news has to happen for it to be verified. If I say you dey plan to thief my phone, the only way for us to confirm na if my phone currently lost. If my phone not lost, I go say na because I talk and I make you no thief am. But how does people wey hear, how does they confirm say truly this guy dey plan to thief am? So if David Hundeyin, for example, now you don talk now say President Tinubu is trying to have him extradited back to Nigeria for him to be killed. Unless that happens, we cannot tell if he's saying the truth or not. Because even if it is the truth, as he don't talk am now, two things will happen. It's either the presidency change their mind and say they don't, okay, they don't catch us, or they go through with the plan. If they go through with the plan, then it's the truth. But if they don't go through with the plan, how do we confirm tomorrow if he's saying the truth? He go say that because he talk am, make am no happen. This issue, and another one that they want, they bring out one document wey show location of Nigerian military men, their phone numbers, and he said that President Tinubu was trying to use the military to invade Niger illegally. That was his accusation. Now he had released the news like that. He's claiming now, saying that because he released the news, now make the thing not happen again. So he might be saying the truth or not, but we cannot confirm it because when you give those information, they will not now happen again. That makes it a very risky job. Now, among journalists in Nigeria, they don't born anybody well to carry the kind of news where Hundeyin they carry. Now only he get the heart. No man alive can carry the kind of news he's carrying. The only person that has carried news similar to this one before was Delegiwa, and we know how it ended. So it's a risky one. What I don't understand is why he's hiding in Ghana. Because if you choose that kind of route, my brother, he's over there in Canada, Australia, or America. Those are the only places where you can say you are safe, a bit somewhere in Europe. But in an African country like Ghana, that is very close. Yeah, my brother, is a risky one. Now from Kenya, they returned Nnamdi Kanu come Nigeria. He was hiding in Israel all the while. So if you are taking that route, my brother, you should keep yourself safe. For me, I got a fear for us since not be today. In fact, recently I still think it matter. Because even we went our own to analyze news, when they trustworthy, some people still they threaten us. Not to talk about you when you they come up with information when only you get. So, my brother, if you really want to be safe, Ghana is not a good place to stay. Find somewhere else. And then let's try to be careful. I don't know what time to say me to be careful because now you know where they get the source of his news from. And like I said, there are news that we cannot verify. So his position is a very dicey one. He can decide to give false information tomorrow and nobody will know. And he can be saying the truth and we cannot ascertain. Just keep yourself safe, guy. God help you. I'm really concerned about him.